Welcome back, everybody, to Arkham Asylum. We got a
pause screen. Great place to start.
Yeah, I know, right?
You couldn't have fucking edited this?
Nope. I thought it'd be funny. And it was.
You couldn't have bothered to edit out 12 seconds?
Yes. So, yeah.
It's 12 fewer seconds of this long-ass fucking video.
Not that long. Could be worse. It could have...
Not that long. It's 77 minutes almost.
I could have had the mansion be all one video. But anyway. Yeah, we gotta go back and find Dr. Young. Because I don't think you can... You gotta do the...
We gotta do the thing.
Yeah. Also, one of these. Like, how do I do this? Then I remember. Oh, right.
Wait, huh? You gotta go up here. Get a good angle on this. There we go.
So I want to say that you can save doing the library until after you visit Dr. Young's office. But I had no idea what I was doing. Also, there are a lot of Chronicles of Arkham in this part.
The island changed
in this fucking mansion.
Yeah.
Its reputation,
which makes sense because this is where he lived.
Vowed to fix it. As the building
is it Luigi's mansion?
Nah,
bright,
this place is more of a shithole. But yeah, you can. If I had planned it out better, I would have saved this for later. I would have just gone straight to Dr. Young's.
But whatever. It's your fucking playthrough.
Yeah, whatever. Nobody's gonna watch this. I'm gonna end up uploading it like 6 times.
So you're a cool guy.
That's like...
Starting to fall asleep just watching.
I know, right? Then I'm like, how do I do this?
Well, what the fuck, man?
Trying to remember what I need to do here. Then I realized, oh right, I have to go around, and I totally could have just gone straight there, but I'm an idiot.
So this is why this is an hour and 16 minutes long.
Because I'm an idiot.
Because Prometheusmfd is a fucking jackass.
Yep. I'm like, door. So yeah, we could have you could have transplanted like the first half of this into the second half of the previous video and vice versa. And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think this is it. I'm trying to figure out how to get up on the wire mesh above. And I thought there was a grapple point, because I'm dumb.
You wake me up when something fucking happens.
Nothing happens in this game. I'm like, where do I go? Oh, well, better go this way. That's probably the right way. Nope. It's comical how bad I am at this.
I thought you were supposed to be good at this game.
I am good at this game. It's just a couple places are a bit sketchy.
Not doing a very good job of proving that you're good at this game.
You'll see. We'll get to part 5, and you'll be like, "Damn, man, you're pretty good at this game," despite the fact that I watched it as you recorded it.
Yes, I watched part 5 as he recorded it.
Yeah. So he had no contact.
And spoilers, he had to edit some shit.
So this room here was the first riddle I solved based off of detective mode.
Ever?
Yeah. I didn't catch any of them until that one.
Jesus.
So you can tell how much better I've gotten at this game. I'm like, I know there's a Riddler trophy up here. I can smell it. And there it is.
That distinctive smell of that green question mark.
It smells like green.
I will repeat something an inmate can sometimes say in Arkham City. Doesn't the Riddler have anything better to do than just leave green question marks everywhere?
Nope. He does not. Speaking of the Riddler, I watched Batman Forever yesterday.
Oh, God.
That's a terrible movie.
It wasn't Jim Carrey the Riddler in that movie, or am I thinking of something different?
He was the best part, too. Even if they had him... Oh, clipping.
Oh, clipping!
So I'm like, alright. And now, because
thoughts
there's a
of trying to get
morgue
into that
next to
office.
Dr.
Looks like they
Young's
couldn't get through
office.
the main door. Got to find a different way in.
That totally is it. Hey, it's Ra's al Ghul.
Yep. Speaking of things involving Ra's al Ghul, this is the first of two things in the Arkham games where there is a secret that can be lost forever if you get too far in the game. The second one that I know of appears in Arkham City. Also, rats. Like, okay. I kind of got caught in the corner for a second there.
Corner traps.
Like, leaves. And I thought here was a Riddler secret. Nah, it shows up later. I actually, it'll show up in part 5. Hey, Dr. Youngs.
Someone has already got to the safe. The only question now is, who opened it?
Oh,
No
no!
sign of forced entry. Whoever
It
opened
looks
knew
like
the
we'll never
combination.
figure it out.
Nope.
It's lost to the ages.
Alright, that's Arkham
see.
Asylum.
Yeah.
Okay, that joke's getting old now.
It never gets
Young
old.
got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere. I need to follow her and find out where she put them.
I'm like, where's the thing? Because you can't scan the Riddler. There's another Riddler secret, a Riddler puzzle in here, but you can't scan it until after you've already done this.
Oracle, I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to
Yeah.
only show recent prints.
Man, that's a lot of prints.
If I follow these, I will find her.
No,
or the notes.
I hope
fingerprints.
it works.
I
Just so
don't
you
think
know,
so.
The GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought. It's
But
a
just because
twisted
one of them was
delusion.
full of marzipan and
The
kittens
real
doesn't mean
action's
the
on
others
Arkham.
aren't real. I mean, it's just like the Joker to fill some of them with random stuff. And there's Black Mask's mask, which was part of his face.
Still reach a level just below my genius one day.
The mask was supposed to be attached to his face.
Joker was right.
Oh, hey, more guys.
Over there.
Yeah, I love more guys showing up out of nowhere.
Spam the cape.
Also, cramped spaces. Listen, I need to kick your guys' ass so I can get that interview tape there undistracted, okay?
Boom.
Let's finish this.
No.
Kind of cornered here.
Harder than that.
Oh, man.
Butt punch. And now for Scarecrow's first interview tape. Trying to remember what happens with his.
As yet, the patient has been unable to speak.
Right, this one.
Observation shows little mental
So, you know, the Scarecrow's backstory was that he was a doctor at Arkham Asylum, much like Harley Quinn and
Found him. Break down the door.
other doctors at Arkham Asylum, which is not a good place to be. And so they set it up like this is that, except they have the police breaking down his door, so it's one of his side experiments.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. And we've already met Scarecrow once.
Yep.
His design in that concept art is a bit different than what they ended up with in the game. Just to let you know. Hey, a box that I totally spoiled that it only has teeth in it. So yeah, I'm already past Dr. Young's office, and I'm like, oh, right, I have to go back there. So, just like the other forensic trails, her fingerprints lead you to the place. Because she she's touching everything. Like the first few ones,
It's like she's blind or something.
yeah, the first few ones were kind of justified in that one it was whiskey on his breath. It was a trail of tobacco. But now it's like, all right, she's just touching everything. And now we're back here.
Ah, this looks familiar.
I'm trying to remember where it is that she was supposed to be.
I heard a voice.
Yeah,
on one of the
where are we
radios.
going here?
It sounded like they were being told to meet in the warden's
So,
office.
if you go to Dr. Young's office first, then after you beat him up, it's right here. So you didn't have to backtrack like I did, like a noob.
Like a nub.
Yeah.
Oracle, I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great.
Also,
So does that mean you've
that's the
stopped Joker?
best use of the explosive gel,
It's
to
never
burn
this simple
paper.
with him.
What's that you got there, Bats? No, not the formula.
Oh no!
Dude, we've
What
ruined
is
Joker's
Joker
plan.
gonna do?
What's that?
Whatever shall he do?
And there's Zsasz.
I did bump into him on the way back from the gardens. Well, no doubt he was acting out some twisted fantasy.
It's just a fantasy. Whoa.
I think he probably can. Great plan, Bats.
Zsasz kind of gets demoted in Arkham City.
He was not a very well done thing in this anyway. Then it's like, oh, I have to get over to the place that was locked by the thing. How will I ever get
that was
there?
totally descriptive.
There's because you saw where the Joker teeth were in that one room when they were behind, in that little room within the room.
That totally makes sense.
The other one's locked up. That's a long ass hallway.
Why are we walking?
Because it's cinematic.
What's with the rain?
Gotham has inclement weather. So this is probably the most well done section of the
Sitting
game.
through that movie again, Bruce. Come on, we'll be late for Alfred.
I'm
Like-
sorry, Daddy.
Just story-wise, this is very well done.
Alfred will wait. Keep up, Bruce.
Because it gives that, it just pounds that fear into you. There's Crime Alley. And the way they set up the hallway,
Where are you taking
it
us?
wasn't that much of a leap to have it extend
but it's
like
starting
this.
to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
So I think it's kind of obvious that we're encountering the scarecrow, more fear gas from the Scarecrow. And if you look back to when we first entered this hallway, the air vent where a Riddler trophy was earlier is no longer there because they couldn't have you finding it while the fear gas was back.
Oh God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up.
Stay away from me! Run! Mommy!
Also, another fun fact, they put Crime Alley in Arkham City. It looks nothing like this does here. other than the bodies draped across each other.
Come on, kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine.
And now Kid Bruce Wayne's all sad.
Reflecting back to,
He's 8 years old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, boy.
back when younger police officer Jim Gordon helped an 8-year-old Bruce.
I'm sorry.
After his parents were shot, which is one of the few constants throughout the series. Like, even the Dark Knight trilogy did that.
I know you don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Why did you do it, officer? Why?
I don't know. It's this city. There's something wrong with it. And listen, son. Call me Jim.
And we're in Scarecrow's world again. This is of the three, this one's the most fun.
So welcome back to Catherine.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna say that every fucking time.
You're only gonna get one more chance.
Well, then I'll be 3 out of 3.
Yeah. So yeah, that was close.
Jesus Christ!
You definitely want to use that crouch part if you're new at this. But I'm good at this game, so I can like do whatever. Now, this representation of the world is all in Batman's mind, but it's being influenced by stuff going around him. That's why the architecture resembles the mansion. He apparently wandered his way outside for a bit. And then it introduces fighting in this, where the Scarecrow will stare intently at a piece of real estate until you beat up all these skeletons. Which probably means Batman's beating up a bunch of guys while on fear toxin. And the skeletons go down in less hits. I'm thinking that's because at this point, under the fear toxin, Batman's inhibitions against, super hurting them.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this one kind of gave me some trouble. Batman's inhibitions against really hurting them are gone. So he's taking them out in less hits. I gotta be careful. Yeah, this one I had a bit of trouble with it. I'm not gonna lie. But
hurry! Okay.
Yeah, once you're along there, it's like it's really hard to get up because the camera shifts. So you're like, no, this way. Come on. Like, all right.
This is way too close for comfort.
I know, right? This is super tense. And the music doesn't help because it's like all stringy and whatnot. And occasionally you'll transform into Scarecrow. For like a second. Also, more guys.
Yeah, gotta love fighting them guys.
And I'm like, that fight got really close to the edge for comfort. This part. Not this part. This part. This part will give you trouble. Because there's a freaking pendulum there, and it's a jumping puzzle. Is there any time, especially when you have a small window to be able to do it, where this is fun? Wasn't there like a pendulum type thing in other games? I know there's one in, and I totally missed. I didn't even hit the pendulum. One time, I managed to actually hit the pendulum, jump on it, and then jump off it to continue on. But I was not recording that. And I totally managed to cool guy that part. Did you
just job that shit? Oh god.
Because I totally landed on the when it was lit up, but I guess the hitbox was gone. Now here's the probably the hardest part, because you want to rush to the end, but because there's no cover beyond this little ledge here, you can easily screw it up. I think it's just it takes just a slight bit longer for you to get from where I was crouched over there to the light, in the amount of time it takes him to cycle back.
I'm Batman.
Laser spotlights. And now he's up in the main hall. So we're in the clock tower.
It's locked. I need to find another way down.
He locked himself in so he wouldn't really hurt anybody. How am I going to get down? Oh, that's right. Cut the bell. While I monologue about how I need to figure out a way to get out. So that's where I was talking about, that caged up area. You can't get in there at the start. You have to use the bell to get in. Also another upgrade. Like, you know what? Critical combo strikes.
We get critical strikes.
Which, the timing for those are a lot tighter than in Arkham City. And I totally tried to go for that Chronicle of Arkham, and I'm like, nope, missed.
Nope.
Like I said, there's quite a few of these in this part.
New brick.
We're on the second of a bunch.
Covered old wounds. Fresh blood was injected.
We're a third of the way to getting all of them.
New minds came, and all
8 out of 24.
Yep.
We all knew
I think I get about halfway done after this part.
Jesus.
The city would thank us.
There's a lot in the mansion. I'm like, is there a Riddler trophy up here? No.
Is there a thing? Where's the... Aww.
Whoosh. Alright, now to move on. After destroying a lot of property. Good thing no one was standing under that thing. Jesus. It's like, oh, yeah, no, I know what it is. But there's a stun baton guard. Or guy, so...
Stun batons! These things are fucking annoying!
All you have to do is double tap A, and then it's like, ooh, yes.
And then they'll start introducing those in groups.
Yep.
I've been waiting for you.
And then it's like, fucking really?
Good Dr. Scream while you played around in Scarecrow's world. How was it this time? Learn anything about yourself? Oh, tell me. Put up a seat. Talk to me. I'm all ears.
So who is the insane one here?
That is a question that it pervades the Batman franchise. And pretty much common consensus is Batman does not feel that he's insane as long as he's not falling down to killing people. He feels that that is the dividing line between him and the people he stops. So yeah, Catwoman's goggles and claws, which are her only instance in this game. Ah, Zsasz, and I totally fucked up that part.
Stay where you are, Batman.
Oh, that was
Listen to me carefully.
editing? What's that?
That was the best editing I can do. It was like...
That was the best editing ever.
So it's like, alright, before I go get Zsasz, because this is also on a time limit, so if Zsasz sees you, Dr. Young dies. If you take too long, Dr. Young dies. So I get these Joker teeth ahead of time, because if you don't, you can easily forget about them and not get them. And it becomes a huge pain in the ass. So with this Zsasz fight, instead of gargoyling across, you have to aim a batarang at him. but he only uses he's only available for a short time. Otherwise, he's being covered by Dr. Young.
You monster! You evil, evil, evil monster!
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry.
So yeah, this is the woman who had Bane tied up and was extracting a super steroid from his very blood
Joker doesn't take no
for Joker.
He wants an army.
And then tried to stop.
Forced to destroy Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but
so now he has Venom and your formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know?
Oh, Joker's planning a bunch of shit. He's the Joker.
So yeah, that quote on there was basically talking about how Arkham Asylum should be an oasis for those suffering from insanity. No. Considering Amadeus Arkham killed an inmate, you know, the people who they allow in here. Also, Dr. Young died in that explosion. To the face.
The face explosion.
There's Warden Sharp. Alrighty. So backflip, and then there's guys.
Of course.
Also,
one of them has a stun baton.
The takedown with the stun
totally
baton.
job it from him.
You okay, bud?
See, I told you I'm good at this game.
Well, really, that's because critical strike and special combo boost really makes it easy to get your special moves.
It is a lot easier now.
Oracle, Dr. Young is dead.
No, there's Dr. Young.
Have you figured out a way past these security gates? Before she died, she told me there's a production plant hidden somewhere in the gardens.
The Wayne Tech security protocols seem to be hack-proof.
Wait a minute. Was her position in from the what's the Sistine Chapel painting with Adam and God?
And destroyed the Joker.
I don't fucking.
I think she's in the pose of Adam in that one.
And he's the only chance we have to
kind of with the
gates.
one arm outstretched and the other arm kind of curled up. And hey, and the Riddler map for the mansion.
Oh, how about that?
I'm like, hey, nope, not yet. I gotta detect this. There, now I can get Scarface. And then I think all there's left in this room is a Riddler trophy, and we can move on.
Yoink. Unlock the challenge map.
Yep. I'll showcase those at the end. That'll be an extra part.
The super bonus I'm awesome video.
So yeah, there's another present because they show up. It's actually a nice way to introduce more Joker teeth.
It's like it's a nice way to say hello.
Then I remember, oh right, there's another thing, and I totally forget where it is. Like, wait, is that it? Then I see it, and I'm like, oh. Oh. So I move on to the bathrooms, where there's a guy who clearly just killed a guard. So I'm going to take him out. I believe this is an extra thing.
Gotta love them extra things.
Like, all right, I know there's a Riddler trophy somewhere, and I'm thinking about something for later. Because there are two bathrooms in this. There are two bathrooms on Arkham Asylum. This is the one without the Riddler trophy.
Son of a bitch.
That's it. There are 2 bathrooms in this entire game. Despite the fact that it's...
Exactly 2.
Yeah, despite the fact that it's supposed to be this huge asylum. Oh, goody. Shooty guys. So, if you're fast enough, you can take all these guys out, like, right before they even realize that the first guy's collar is going off. The first guy's just standing there. But I was not fast enough.
It's like, yeah, meh.
Because you can see where they are, so you go from one to the other to the third. But I tried it like 3 times and I wasn't fast enough, so I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna...
You're just gonna job this.
I'm like, nope, I can't get around there. Well, shoot. Then it was going off, so I'm like, oh. Nope. Gotta run.
Nice try. Oh, Jesus.
I know, right? I barely escaped. Because that first guy saw me.
That was too close.
Like, alright. I think I can do this. Basically, my plan this time was inspired by my plan previously. Where I take the one guy out while the other guy looks at the... Well, they both look at the other guy that I knocked out earlier.
And it didn't work.
Nope. It did not.
You stupid idiot.
So I'm like, well. Loading screen. This game has great loading times. Like, especially for how good it looks. They're pretty good normally. If you install, if you're on the Xbox version and you install it, loading is pretty much non-existent.
Tell him to shut it now. You heard that, right?
You know where to find me later.
Idiot.
Idiot.
Take this guy. Then immediately get the hell out of here.
You may want to do a quick head count.
I love it when Joker alerts them to the fact that they're...
I found someone.
He totally didn't see that.
Wow. That was way too close.
Yeah, they kind of have a piss poor cone of vision. Then I'm like, alright, I'm just going to punch this guy because there's no reason not to. Gotta follow that blood.
Let me go, you crazy bitch.
You crazy bitch. She hit him. Alright, and so this is the mansion. Which only took an hour and a half to do.
Joining the party? Now I'm getting the fuck out of here.
As of 10 minutes ago, I have made it illegal to walk on the floor in any part of the asylum. Anyone caught doing so will be... Oh, this is stupid. Anyone caught will have their legs removed and perform magic tricks for Emperor Joker.
So Emperor Joker is probably a reference to the Emperor Joker storyline from the comics, where Joker is given reality-bending powers, and he basically controls the world.
Because that's a smart thing to give the Joker.
Yeah. Down and tell us to guard the tunnel. We guard the tunnel. Joker tells us to kill the bat. We kill the bat.
Joker told me to kill my sister once.
Did you do it?
Hell yeah! Never liked her anyway.
You're cold, man. Funny thing, he said the same to me. I told him I didn't even have a sister. He just kept telling me to do it. So I got in my car, ran over the first bitch I saw. Joker seemed happy.
So, some of these conversations between them, they try and set up how bad these guys are. Like, these aren't just, like, thieves or like, people who got caught smoking marijuana. No, these are Joker's thugs. Also, there's 2 guys with guns there that I didn't notice.
Oops.
I still take them out, because in combat area, there are 2 areas in this game. Combat areas and Predator areas. Predator areas, guys with guns will shoot on sight. In combat areas, they'll be a bit more apprehensive. Mainly because their buddies are in the line of fire. Headbutt. So yeah, they do a pretty good job showing just how, like, demented and vile these people are. I mean, one guy killed his sister. Granted, would you want to cross the Joker? Because that just means your sister's gonna probably die anyway. I'm like, ooh, what's up here? It's a thing. Oh, explosions. He takes those explosions like a boss. I'm gonna keep bringing that up.
Meh.
Stopping the Joker? What have you been doing with yours? Hiding these fucking statues all over. Now we are off to take out that sniper.
Yep, that's probably a good idea.
They're just making the warden say all this shit. He totally was turning around too. Oh, that was the best one. I did not know you could do that. Get them as they're turning around. It's like, oh. Alright, I'll take these guys out.
Yeah, wanna check my pulse now, Doc? Not gonna be so easy when I'm not. He's here!
Bonk.
Crippled. Zap.
This'll hurt.
This needs the cheesy sound effect where it's popping up like in the fucking 60s and 70s Batman shows.
Well, someone made a parody of the Arkham City trailer with that. And did you see me chain that fucking ground pound, takedown, whatever?
Flawless victory.
And now here comes the cell blocks. The guy goes over to check the dead guard that they clearly beat to death. It's like, alright, well, you do that.
You okay there, Brosev?
I'm gonna go talk to Joker. Man, they're building something around this. Hard to tell what it is. And yet again, it's in another position.
I'm afraid I cannot attend your appointment today, but Dr. Quinzel has kindly offered to sit in.
Stupid bat, always bothering Mr. J with your problems. You'll never be as dreamy as him. You're just an ugly, stupid bat in a trap.
Well, now, that was insulting.
That was rather rude.
You can go to hell, Harley. But yeah, off to the cell blocks where Harley has taken the warden.
In we go.
I guess killing makes you hungry. And now for the Zsasz tapes. Wait, we're not going to see Zsasz again. I'm gonna tell you now. It's
Hello, Victor.
the only presents he has left are these
Seeing as
tapes.
This is our first session. Let's spend some time getting to know each other. I don't need to know you.
Zsasz had a limited role in this game, and it got worse in Arkham City.
I wouldn't say worse, because he's actually like threatening there.
It says you come from a wealthy family, that your parents died, and how you lost all the money.
He exists, but it's entirely side quest.
Yeah.
Saying that, Victor.
Well, so is Bane.
The only thing that does matter is the mark.
True.
Have you seen my
Hell, Scarecrow's the one that got the cameo in that one.
referring to the marks on your... Of course I mean my...
Like, yeah, we don't have any other good ideas for you.
Well, I don't
so
think that
you'd get the fuck out.
They don't. They really didn't want to overuse Scarecrow. Because like after 3 times in this game, reusing him in Arkham City probably would have been worth it. So I take down the one guy, punch the other guy, punch the third guy. This was a well choreographed fight. So I'm like, so here comes the second bathroom in the game. Also upgrades. Gets the last combat
What are
upgrade.
we getting this time?
Combo
batarang.
And this is like a shower changing area for inmates. Hey, Joker. I go, oh, I could follow that. Or I could go into the bathroom and get the collectibles.
So this is the second of 2 bathrooms on this entire island.
Yes. And in this one, there's a Riddler trophy in the first bathroom, in the women's bathroom, and... No, that was the men's bathroom, and a mirror in the women's bathroom. It's also a riddle challenge. A riddle. Like, alright. It is really hard to run in this area. You kind of have to walk, otherwise you'll be bouncing off the walls. Ah, yes, this place. You're going to show just how bad of a place Arkham Asylum really is. Look at that. So they're just all caged up. They're wild. They're screaming.
And your presence isn't helping.
Nope. This at the beginning when he says he disturbs the more wild inmates, this is what they were talking about. The Green Mile, which is a Stephen King reference, but also a reference to the fact that Ivy's here.
Stop, Batman, please! You've got to help my babies!
I'm really not interested in a bunch of flowers, Ivy.
They're in pain, crying for help!
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Poor children. I'll save you.
So they have Ivy in a giant glass sealed bubble with what I believe is some kind of anti-plant thing that won't kill her. She's one of the few Batman villains you could justify Batman killing, because she will flat out murder everybody. Granted, you can't justify Batman killing anybody, but you could justify her being, executed. Also, what's Aaron Cash doing in there?
You need to get me out of this cell. It's me. I'm needed out there. I can help you. I'm the only person here you can rely on, Batman. Come on, man. Get me out of here. I'm the only person here you can rely on, Batman.
Okay.
Huh.
And it's like, oh, wait. It's Clayface. Sometimes he'll change when your back is turned and you can hear it. But he didn't this time.
Ah, Clayface.
So here we have an interaction between Harley and Ivy, and also there's a bit of Gynaxing there. For those of you who don't know, when Harley and Ivy's interaction in the Batman the Animated Series was really heavily implied that they were having a relationship. And that was eventually confirmed. And so now it's like, it's used throughout the thing.
What the heck? I'll cut your break.
Oh great, Ivy's free. That's gonna be fun.
That feels so much better.
Now there's gonna be freaky ass plants everywhere.
Freaky ass plants.
She's a good kid. I could watch those two all day. What a riot! And speaking of riots, here's a bit of civil unrest I cooked up just for you.
Oh, what? No, what? Why are you? Oh, you're releasing the violent inmates.
Oh, that's just great.
But now we got to Warden Sharp, who was kidnapped at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that only took us what?
4 hours.
3.5 hours?
Destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
What? Oh, yes, of course. It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere.
Half the code won't get you anywhere, but it's a good thing the other half is generated by Wayne Enterprises.
There's always a way out. Always.
So yeah, now we have the cryptographic sequencer. The way it's done in this is you turn the right and left thumbsticks until the wave sign is at its max and flashing green like that. And that will undo it. They changed it in...
Lock this gate when I leave.
Arkham City.
Yeah, they changed it in Arkham City to be a password.
So, you've discovered my true face, detective.
Yeah, so Clayface changed Sharp. Now, in this room there are 2 secrets, one of which is a Riddler, the other is just an Easter egg. If I can find it, there it is. I'll talk about the Easter egg when I get to it. And I realized...
First, we have more question marks to pick up.
And I realize now, I could have shown off the Arkham City plans when we were in the Warden's office. I guess I'll have to do that after the game.
In the post-game, as it were.
Yeah. So this guy right here was a contest winner to get your likeness into the game.
Okay.
And so that's the only interaction is he walks back and forth. But now that guy can say, I'm in Arkham Asylum. Also another question mark.
Yoink.
And another achievement.
Getting these achievements like a boss.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because they have like 4 or 5 for the Riddler challenges. Heading back.
Poison Ivy's gone.
Yep. This can only end well. Because I know there's a guy there, and if you run up, they do a lot of damage. Because they'll jump on your back and start attacking you. But they're really easy to defeat in that they go down in one hit.
They go down like a bitch.
And I'm like, wait a minute, there's still a Riddler secret in here. I'm like, there it is.
There it is.
And by the way, this is like all through my brain. I'm not using the internet at all.
Surprise! You know, Bats, I always thought there was a spark between us.
Those acrobatics.
Now, there is.
The pacification field, which electrocutes you.
Come and get me, Bats. I double dare ya.
Like, okay. Coming on up.
You guys are idiots. They're
Like, so there's gun vaults on either side of this platform, and they can be opening them up for guns to shoot you, but it's really easy to take them out.
So basically, if there's a guy trying to get guns, try and prioritize that guy.
But the nice thing is there's only a set number of guns in each locker, and then when they get knocked down, they drop them. So it's really easy to make them not have guns anymore. Then here comes the cavalry, quote unquote. I'm like, fuck you guys.
And then you get your ass hit.
Yeah, it's really hard to see when it's cramped like this. So like, you know what, screw it. Gotta take this guy out. And then just tear him apart.
Getting critical strikes like a boss.
Well, yeah, I broke his arm.
Aww.
Punch. And that was that fight.
That was the thing. Whoa.
Was that as easy as it looked? Huh. Well, it won't be so easy trying to catch me. Mwah!
Run like a little bitch.
Like, alright, now where am I supposed to go? Right, this way. So first of all, Joker teeth.
Get all the freaking Joker teeth.
And another Zsasz tape.
Evaluation 5. Victor is not responding well to treatment.
I love how they're using these giant reels of tape.
They are all people, Victor. They are
Antiquated pieces of shit.
Well, part of it is that Gotham City's technology levels are all over the place. They have super advanced computers, but then they also have these computers around Arkham Asylum, which are like from the 40s. They use giant reels of magnetic tape. There are Tommy guns. The cars look like they're from the 40s when there are regular cars around.
Do they have computers that you fucking use punch cards?
No, I think magnetic tape is the lowest. They have ones that are clearly using command lines. And you gotta remember, all of this was recently upgraded by Wayne Enterprises. Like the force field generators and whatnot, that's all from Wayne Enterprises.
So Bruce Wayne gets his billions.
Yep. Also, makes it easier for Batman to get around Arkham. If you'll notice, Batman's getting a little bit of stubble as the game goes on.
System deactivated.
I mean, all this takes place in like around 10 hours. Also, I love how they have like all these display cases for villains, which goes to show how like up in its own ass the administration in Arkham is.
The administration in Arkham? Try the entire fucking police force.
No, police force is actually relatively competent. It's just that there's corruption in the higher ups. So you get mob bosses like, what's the one mob guy that, that Batman normally takes down? I forget.
Some guy.
Guess I'll go this way.
Crazy guy.
Yep. Like, alright, where's the other one? Okay, there he is. The hard part is getting them to act. Because they'll charge at you if you get within a certain radius of them. I'm like, wait a minute, there's that. I'm trying to remember how to get to it. I can't get to. You can't get to it quite yet.
Nope.
But I'm still like, how do I get to it?
How do I do the thing?
Derp-a-derp-a-derp. Like, no. On the bright side.
So yeah, we see
there's Calendar Man's
little
cell.
things that change with. We see little things that change with Batman as the game goes along. Prometheus mentioned stubble. We've seen the armor get damaged, and now the cape's getting damaged.
The cape was a bit torn earlier in this video. It's a bit more torn now. Pretty much every time he has to dodge something in a cutscene.
Prometheus?
Yeah. Prometheus is one of the anti-Batmans. You have him, you have Hush. I think Prometheus was the son of two criminals who were gunned down by cops. So he devoted his life to undermining the police force everywhere.
Look who's finally turned up, the Dark Knight himself. How's it hanging, Bats?
I'm like, alright, how am I gonna get out of this? This room, you can't get any of the Riddler secrets the first time you get into. You have to backtrack here. Because you're on a time limit. You have to turn off these electrical wires that lead into the water. Which, you have to take out the first one. And then the second one is, you can't reach it until you're in the water. So I'm like, oh, well, better do this. And the power turns on while I'm doing this. So I'm getting hurt in the cutscene. Like, shit. That was close.
You can die in the cutscene. Who saw that coming?
Jeez, talk about pressure.
Yo, I got this.
Although this one's at full strength, so it's like really precise. There we go. Alright, everyone get out!
Oh, I thought we were both gonna die in there.
You're safe now.
You going after that crazy witch? I saw her heading out of the door as we got out of the room.
She won't get away.
So it's clear now that Harley's the one who's been leaving Joker teeth.
Good. Listen,
because she left, and there's Joker teeth at the exit.
If you find it, don't go easy on her. For me.
Although I think it's Joker's goons that have been leaving the boxes.
Did you see him back there? What was that thing he used?
No idea. He
and another interview tape.
Another one for Zsasz.
Yep. So that's there's a couple more secrets around this area, but this is the last ones I can get right now because I don't have the items for the others.
Goody.
Yep.
Sorry, Doctor. Warden's orders. I can't leave you alone with him.
Because everyone loves backtracking.
Yeah, you have to backtrack to get every secret.
Victor, I can't help you if you don't speak. Depressed. Does that help you? Can you get into my mind, Doctor? Why depressed? I'm just thinking about the one that got away. The one I chose.
Oh man, Zsasz is a creep.
I want the lock.
That's all I need to know.
So yeah, that room is full of Joker gas. So you can't get into it quite yet. You gotta come back. Get it later.
So
that I'm like, oh, that trophy's taunting me.
That it is.
Like, all right, let's get out of here. I got plot to forward.
Yes. Also, crazy guys to kill.
Well, knock out.
They keep saying that.
It's like that one was protected by the doorway.
Come on, keep up. You getting tired? Let me give you a little help.
Oh, that was nice of her. Like, wait a minute. Nope, this way.
Burp, derp.
Ooh, you're getting warmer.
I'm like, alright, I know Two-Face's cell is in here. I can't remember where it is. Man, look at these cells!
Jeez.
They suck. Two-Face's cell is double wide.
Point.
It's like, what? Too small. Ah, this part. This part, like, startled me when I first got to it. And now, right away, I'm going to get the cryptographic upgrades. Just because it's a lot easier to play the game with both of them. You want to get those as soon as possible.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, hey, there's a guy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the first time I tried this. And it's another tape!
Fourth tape for Zsasz.
Yep, Zaz's tapes are all in a row. After that, you don't hear anything about him ever again.
Is there anything you'd like to talk about today?
Just like, nope.
This is going nowhere.
Fuck you, Zsasz!
Get him out of here.
You heard the doctor. Get out. Didn't you hear me? He's gonna die.
Zsasz not only managed to sneak a knife into his interview, but was starting to stab one of the orderlies.
Because he's crazy.
There was actually a storyline where, because Zaz's tally marks on his forehead, the fifth one is for Batman. Well, there's a storyline where everyone thought Batman was dead, and so we marked the first tally for the death of Batman, or the fifth tally. Well, when it turned out Batman was alive, he went fucking insane. Like, even for Zsasz. Kaboom!
Sploosh.
And there's another Riddler trophy.
I thought I made them easy to find.
You know, the one that taunted you.
Thought that they are easy to find. What are you talking? I found that one. It's like, all right, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Then I remember this is totally optional and just for the Riddler trophy.
Ugh.
Whoa. It's like, no, I'm not opening. I'm not going through the door. Railings, Batman's arch enemy.
I think we mentioned this.
Well, it is based on Unreal Engine. So it's not hard to see why shit like that gets caught up.
So with the power amplifier, you have more leeway.
Yeah. Granted, on hard mode, it's not a whole lot, but
it's better than nothing.
Yeah. And then you have the range amplifier later on. And here we go, extreme incarceration. And here's the Harley boss fight.
Excellent.
And really, it's just a Mook Rush. With the added effect that these are the pacification fields. Basically, you fight guys and then move on. These pacification fields will knock anyone who's on them. It'll damage them. If Batman's on it, it can damage him to. It can, you can die up through it. If a inmate is on it, it will knock them out. And so really it's just transferring from one platform to the other when you see it firing up. Also, you can use the throw to throw inmates off that ledge.
Interesting.
You hear a splash of water when they hit the bottom, though.
Turn up the heat. Anyone for fried bat wings?
That's odd.
It's to make it so Batman's not killing them by dropping them down a bottomless fucking pit. So we're trapped on either side. I'm just throwing batarangs.
You want some of this?
Also, stun baton. I don't like you.
Oh, there's one guy who got caught. Clank.
Oh god.
And now the last guy.
He's done it again. I don't believe it. I'm on my way now.
Oops, change of plans, kiddo.
But I tried my best.
Sorry, but there is no prize for second place. I'm afraid you're off the party
No,
list.
Harley's mad.
Good luck next time.
Oh no.
Die, you big ugly bat.
Flip, 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 flip. Kick? No.
No.
He threw her into a fucking bar.
Hey, hands off the merchandise. That's my party list.
Ha!
So the what is it? Bezo Carlo? One of those uncrossed names was the contest winner from earlier, who was given his likeness into the game. He's on the party list as well. Nope.
You won't find Mr. J. He's in the secret lab in the gardens and oh crap.
Yep, I know.
Yep.
Well, he'll get me out. You'll see.
And Batman did already know. He was already told about the secret lab in the garden by Dr. Young. And another achievement for beating Harley.
Oracle, I'm done. Harley is
Story achievement.
Dude, and I have her print scan.
Oh man, that is a lot of prints.
Lab in the gardens.
Harley loves her backflips.
Harley's been everywhere on the island, so I'm calibrating the scanner to only show prints that have traces of chlorophyll.
Okay, listen. Be careful. I rerouted a Wayne Tech satellite to show thermal scans of the island. The gardens are showing up hot. Something bad is happening there.
And this is Mr. Freeze's cell. That it totally interrupted me with the map.
Thanks a lot, asshole.
Hey, more Joker tea. And the riddle map for the cell block.
You do know how to read a map, don't you, detective?
I believe we have most of the maps now. I think intensive treatment is the only one without one. And the last Zsasz tape. Did I get all 4 Zsasz tapes in this part? Or all 5?
5. Yes.
Oh wow. There's a lot of Zsasz in this part.
And then no Zsasz for the rest
Nope,
of the game.
this is it. Say goodbye to Zsasz, boys and girls.
We'll see him in Arkham City.
Seriously. Barely.
Yeah, just barely. One side quest.
You're the safest place. He's definitely left the island.
Of course. But someone needs to alert the authorities. He'll need to kill him.
That can really become a bitch to do.
And also, Zsasz is not in this tape at all. This is about him breaking out and going to hunt down the one doctor he was talking about in the first tape. Talking to in the first tape.
Oh, that's fun.
Sarah, it's Gretchen. Listen to me.
Hold on. There's
So, it's implied that Zsasz is there to kill her. Word of God says Batman managed to get there in time and stop him.
If this were Arkham City, that would have been an actual side quest.
God, there we go. Cell 5 is now open. And for a Riddler trophy. So yeah, Harley was up here, and then the guys that attacked me were in here. In this back area.
And Riddler trophy.
Oh. Shit. What am I gonna do now?
I'm gonna explode the back wall. That is for some reason made of this plaster.
Because there's a Chronicle of Arkham there. That's why.
My family's killer stood in front of me. Years of therapy have deemed him sane. I was proud to see him walk free. In exchange
This is the longest.
for his liberty,
This is one of the longer ones.
The state required only a signature.
The
He
9th
talked about
message.
wanting to walk in a park.
Known
How he
for being
longed
one of the
to breathe
longer
fresh
ones.
air on his face. And then he took my
Or
father's
something.
fountain pen and killed my secretary. As he was subdued, he
I don't know why I
screamed
found that
out,
funny. He's just so
pleading for
deadpan about it.
forgiveness, For pity.
It's like, yeah,
But I had none. I watched as guards
He was
beat
kind
him
of a
to
dick about it
stone
when he did
on
it.
the floor.
What an asshole! So yeah, Harley still thinks you're trapped.
What a floozy.
I escaped.
How did you get out of there? I'm Batman.
Seriously, I am Batman. Like, alright, let's get out of here.
Oh.
And now the trek back. Oh, hey. How's your teeth?
Let's call it a B+.
What a lovely present.
But between you and me, I deserve the A grade. Just got to mix a couple more of these chemicals, and I'll be creating my own personal army.
Okay, is there anything around here? And there's other stuff that I've yet to get. But I'm gonna come back for... I have to come back for in the...
we have to come back anyway.
Yeah. So it's like, oh well.
So...
Actually, also, I think I get a bit lost in this one because...
Oh,
it's really hard to
great.
orientate yourself in this because it's all... A lot of the directions in this look exactly the same. It's really hard to orientate yourself. Because it's the guise of an open area, but it's still tight corridors. Got that on the first try.
Oh, nice. I figured that one out right away.
Yes, I'm Batman. I love how these doors recognize that he can get pass through here. I'm like, wait a minute, shit. Out is up.
What?
I know, right? Now I'm lost again. I'm like, oh, where am I going? I was like, alright, let's get out of here. Oh,
gotta be this way, right?
Yeah, it is. Also, you can hear an insane guy down there.
We're running into a lot more of those.
Yep, they end up all over.
Jack, we're seeing that all access to the island has been restricted.
Police and state troopers are manning checkpoints. That's correct. The island is effectively cut off from the mainland. Nothing on or off. Early reports that Batman himself is on the island appear to be confirmed. Eyewitness reports state that he was returning the Joker to Arkham after the incident at the mayor's office. There are unconfirmed reports that Batman was killed during the Joker's daring escape.
Joker's daring escape.
Must stress, this is currently unconfirmed. More as it happens. Back to the studio. Thank you, Jack. We'll bring you more as it happens.
Who are the assholes that made those reports?
Probably the...
I mean, he's fucking Batman.
Probably the Joker. Also, this guy, I have to show you where he came from. This is a legit monster closet. Look at that. It doesn't go anywhere. There aren't even those unpassable vents inside the thing. It's a literal... It's pretty much a monster closet.
Well.
Also this guy.
Oh, hey!
And
you were trying to pull a Batman hiding in the freaking thing.
Yep. I'm like, hey, another monster closet. I'm a cool guy. And, yeah, so this has been part 4 of Batman Arkham Asylum. We'll see you next time.
Jeez, this video was too long.